Hey guys, it's Cat Ears, and we are back with another video. We're going to continue reading a Antiseptic X3 Defense. So you guys seem to not say anything about me not doing another story, so I was wait, wait, okay. So I was just thinking that you wanted me to continue. So let's go on. Anti's point of view. I looked at her as your name walked in. I couldn't stop thinking about how beautiful she was. Do you want some breakfast? She said with a smile. Me and Dark both nodded. Time skipped, eating loudly. After breakfast, your name grabbed the book and started to read. I got up and went outside to get the mirror. When I stepped out the door, I saw your name walk closer to me. She sat down next to me and she started to talk about herself. As I got up, she got up too. When I started to go to the house, she didn't follow. She stood there staring and mumbling something. I got closer. I'm nothing. I'm worthless. She kept saying it over and over again. I slapped her and she went back to normal and walked inside. As she walked in, as she walked, I thought how much she meant to me. Jernane's point of view. I entered the house and checked my eyes to make sure it didn't happen. Thankfully, it did. I walked out of the bathroom to see Anti standing there. He walked towards me and grabbed me and kissed me. I was overwhelmed with happiness. I looked at him and said, "What just happened?" "My love for you," Anti said as I stared at him. He asked me why I was looking in the mirror all the time in my eyes and why I was just standing there staring off into the distance. I don't know why, but it has been happening for a while. He looked at me and said, "All right," and walked away. Anti's point of view. I remembered how Isabel. I remembered how. Erase that. My friend's name. I remember how your name said that she was adopted and was probably the reason she has this weird disease. I saw Dark on the couch playing video games. "Hey man, I'm sorry about yesterday and what I said." "Hey, what is wrong, dude? You don't look too happy." "I'm fine, and I forgive you." If you want to see the picture, it's right up here. What the picture looks like up there. Very menacing. Okay. Revenge. Dark's point of view. "I'm tired of your name. She took my best friend away from me, and the only time I felt good was when to quench my bloodlust with Anti. I'm going to get rid of her, and I'm going to get my best friend back." Anti walked into the room, and stared I stared at him. "I'm going to pick up some groceries. Will you stay here and take care of your name?" he said with a blank face. I nodded, and Anti walked to the door and watched him disappear. I had a chance. I walked down the hall and opened Anti and your name's room. She was standing there staring. I closed the door and locked it. Your name's point of view. I started. I stared at Dark with a horrified face. The Dark walked closer to me, and I felt a sharp pain in the back of my head. I woke up in a room tied to a chair in front of a mirror. I stared at it for a moment and looked back up. When I looked back in the mirror, and of my were both of my something. People just don't know how to write stuff. Both of my were look. They were last time. I looked in the mirror. Oh, look, both of my eyes. Both of my eyes were like they were last time. I looked in the mirror. "Go away! I'm tired of this, and I am worthless!" I screamed as tears fell to the ground. My eyes didn't change at all. I looked around and see a door opening up. Dark's point of view. Oop, oopsie-doo. I will. Well, I had a syringe filled with poison. I injected it into her arm. She yelled but shut up afterwards. and she grew weaker. I picked her up and put her on the couch. Why did, what did I do? No, wait. Okay, sorry. Okay. What did I do? I, I'm sorry, I said with a smirk. What is going on? What the heck, bro? No, just ignore that, I said with a smirk. I hear Anti outside. I ran and hid. Anti's point of view. I saw her on the couch. I ran to your name and asked her what was wrong. Poison, she said quietly. I bit her neck and sucked the poison out of her after she started to rest peacefully. I asked who. They said Dark. I stood up and looked for Dark. I found him in the pantry in the kitchen. I pulled him out and threw him on the when he started to cough blood. Why, Dark? He looked at me and mumbled, She's taking you away from me. He got up holding his chest and walked up the door, disappearing in a black mist. I went over to your name and looked her in the eyes, which as always was brown or whatever your eye color is. I mostly is brown. I don't know what's going on. Okay, just my tablet's not the best right now. This is like making me annoyed right now. This is okay. Right, I'm pointing you. This is not. That's. Don't try to read it. Your name. I looked at Anti and closed my eyes, and I felt him kiss my head and walked away. I thought about him as I had my eyes closed. Soon I felt sleep and saw Anti in my dreams. So guys, that's the second chapter. I'm going to have to end it here. Sorry for it being such a small video, but I'm trying to progress, so don't put all the hate on me. So make sure you comment, subscribe, maybe even share my videos with your friends and stuff like that, because I'm just trying to earn some money. Whoa. But I will have to end it here. I have to end it here. Bye. Whoa.